Hello everyone. Let's start with the first section. In first section, we completed or we are covering this what is mean by prompt engineering, what are the different new techniques are available in this at this time about prompt engineering, and then how exactly it's evolved from command, context, and chain prompts. What are the different techniques or what are the different ways we are using while prompting to the AI. Then a role in the LLM powered workflows. There are different LLMs, different ways. Okay, how the prompt engineering works in different LLMs. Then there are different types of prompts, how output differs when you change the prompting techniques. So these four things are mentioned in this introductory uh, section. Okay. So let's understand what exactly the prompt engineering first. Okay. So whenever we write the same question, I have copy pasted the same question in ChatGPT, in Claude, in Google AI for the Gemini. Okay, and let's see what are the different answer. And there is a one blog available on the Kaggle. Okay, and it is by Lee Boonstra. Okay, and what exactly? There is a book written by him. So let's see what are the different uh, concepts are available in this book about the prompt engineering, about how to configure the LLM, what are the different prompting techniques are available. So this book link also I have shared in a AI version 2 introductory part. And if you want it, I'll share here also. I'll just keep a link of this particular book so you can utilize it. And there are some best practices available. So this is the whole and soul about the prompt engineering. I have referred this book to create this particular video and to write down what will be the proper concept should be mentioned in this prompt engineering course. So I have referred this particular book for the same. And let's read it one by one. So basically, when we say that what exactly the prompt engineering, we ask the same question to ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Let's see what are the difference. So prompt engineering, the practice of designing, structuring, and refining the prompts. Okay. So the input you give an AI model. So basically, we are communicating with the AI model, and we are giving our instruction, we are designing, structuring our instruction to get our work done by means of AI and to get a more accurate, relevant, and useful responses. So it's not like we are communicating the vague communication is there. We are prompting because we want to do some work with the help of AI. We want help from the AI. So we are translating our requirement to the AI, and that should be uh, in proper designing, structuring. Why? Because we want accurate, relevant, and useful responses. Okay. So it should not be the vague responses, it should be the useful responses. Now think of it like talking to the very smart but very literal assistant. Okay. The way you phrase your request greatly affects the result. So consider your manager is sharing some requirements, sharing some tasks with you, and he explained those tasks to you. Okay. We are collecting some requirement from the client and we are understanding those requirement and we are just processing those requirement and giving the output, giving the application or product to the client. Same way we are giving some instruction and requirements to the AI, and AI is giving the output or kind of a accurate, relevant response to us. Okay, so this is about the prompt engineering. So there are basically key elements where how we are going to give a prompt. It should clarity matters, context, structure, and iteration matters. Okay. So consider you asking something, and if you find that okay, I want a refined answer, I want more accurate answer. So consider you ask question one, AI gives you an answer one. But if you want one more refined and well structured answer, you can iterate it. You can ask this question and you just mention that, okay, can you improve the prompt or can you explain this with the suggestions? go ahead with the iteration for until you get an accurate answer. So clarity is important, context is important, structure, how use the formatting, bullet points and numbering steps, some paragraph tabs while you are giving the multiple tasks to do. Okay. And the iteration, improve the prompts by testing, refining, and re-asking. So it gives you the answer. Just check, verify it again that you answered this question. Is it correct? Or do you have any alternative of this particular answer? Or you can just improve the answer. So this kind of iteration you can perform. The structuring, yeah, we discussed that it should be well organized. Prompt should be there. Context, okay. Provide some background, okay. So consider you are a developer. So say I am a developer and I want to do this particular thing. Or consider you are a developer and you are developing this application for this kind of a client. So what will be your response? So this is the context. Okay, just give this. Consider you want to create a same UI the particular website has. So just attach. Okay, I want this particular page. My page should look like this particular page. So give a context, background, kind of a constraint to the AI while you are prompting. Clarity rather than it gives you the example. Tell me about history. Summarize the history of the printing press. So which kind of history? Be clear, be specific if you want to, if you want a correct answer. Okay. So again, there are the common techniques are that these things we are going to explain, we are going to understand one by one in every section. So role prompting is there, few shot prompting is there, chain of thought prompting, constraints and instructions are there. So these are the some outputs. Okay. So when I ask what is prompt engineering, a ChatGPT gives me this kind of a response. Okay. And one more thing, I have asked for the provide some examples. So 5 practical prompt engineering example is provided for the business marketing content. Okay. Write some think about a new shoes. Okay, so rather than this prompting, you can go ahead like you are a professional copywriter. You write 10 word social media post for new lightweight running shoes. Highlight is it should be it is comfortable, eco-friendly material and durability. Come and talk about these kind of a properties about your shoes and you generate energetic and friendly tone. So you are just expressing which kind of a tone you want in your response. Okay, that also you can mention. Better one, go ahead. Assign a role and specific tone, length, and product features. Okay, why this particular prompt is better? Because you mentioned the role. You are a professional copywriter. Specific tone, we have mentioned that the output should be energetic and friendly. Length, we mentioned that it should not exceed more than 100 words. Product features, we also mentioned that what kind of a new lightweight running shoes and it's comfortable, eco-friendly. So this is better. So AI will understand this particular prompt better than this particular. When you write this prompt, it will gives you the vague answers, random answers. Okay. But when you mention this particular prompt, it gives you the specific output, the specific responses, what you exactly want. Okay, so this is nothing but a prompt engineering. Same things are here for education, for software development. So when we want to do app, okay, to do app, to create a to do app, we mentioned, okay, write a code to create a to do app. Rather than this, you can mention you're a senior JavaScript developer, write a clean, commented React code to do for the to do app with some CRUD operations like add, delete, update, and store data where you want to store the data in a local storage, include which kind of a CSS framework you want, or you just have to mention those things, okay, for the modern look. So this is the better prompt rather than this. Okay. So assign the skill level, specific frameworks, features, storage method, and styling mentioned. That's why the AI will understand this prompt better and generates the proper to-do app rather than this. So here it's taking everything randomly. Whatever it want, it take it. Okay, whatever the kind of a CSS framework it want, whatever kind of a JavaScript, whatever kind of a languages it take random things. Huh? Here it will be the specific. Same for the data analytics, same for the customer support. So prompt engineering will be useful if you are in any role. Okay. So this is the one demo from the ChatGPT. Okay. Now next see what exactly the prompt engineering in the Claude, what will be the output of this thing. Okay. So let's go ahead. Prompt engineering is the practice of crafting effective instructions input to get the best possible effects from the AI language models like means like Claude. Okay. So there are also some key points mentioned in the Claude. We will see it one by one. Okay, let's say it again. Same thing. It's mentioned clarity and specific city. So being precise about what you want rather than the vague kind of a statements. For example, instead of write something about dogs, you just have to mention that write a 200 word informative paragraph about golden retrieval and temperament and care needs. So provide context and example is this. We are already understood about it. Structured instructions, iterative refinement, and rule specification. So good prompt engineering can dramatically improve the quality, relevance, and usefulness of AI responses. So, see, doing the work is another thing, but getting the work done by other people or other tool is another thing, okay? Where you have to where you have to improve your communication skills and where you have to verify whether whatever you want get reached to that particular person or AI, okay, correctly or not for the correct output, right? Again, I have asked for the provide some examples, so it's giving me the same. Tell me about marketing, explain three digital marketing strategies. Same thing is also here. Again, for what will be the better prompt for that particular scenarios. Okay, so one by one, we will understand how we can improve. Again, constraint settings also there, open-ended. Constrained one is like you are providing some kind of a conditions, write a story. So there is no constraint. Constraint, it means we are providing the condition. In a below prompt, you can see write a 500. It means we are providing the constraint, we are providing the limitations, like we are mentioning 500-word mystery story should be there. Again, where it's set in a library and featuring the librarian as a detective. So this is really librarian as a detective with exactly three clues reveal the particular case and or chronological order. So this is the constraints we are providing, our conditions. Okay. Do the things, but do the things with my conditions. So we are mentioning the conditions here. Okay, few short learning. So convert these casual message to professional emails. Okay, casual, hey, can we meet tomorrow? This is the one casual. Professional. So I hope this message finds you well and would you be available to meet tomorrow at your convenience? Again, casual, thank for the information. Thank you for providing this valuable information. Now convert this running late, be there in a 20 minutes. So this is the one kind of assignments. It's giving you that, okay, have you understood the assignment? And go ahead. Just convert this one shot prompt into the proper constrained prompts or this particular example into the proper prompt engineering. So these are the two outputs from the two different LLMs, two different AIs. Let's see about Gemini. So Gemini, we get over here on the Google prompt itself. This is really good feature they have adapted. So prompt engineering is the practice of crafting effective instructions or prompts. So as I mentioned, instructions. I just want to share one video about this instruction thing. Okay, just allow me a minute. Let's complete this one first and then we go ahead with that video. To guide AI model, particularly large language models, and to produce desired output. So desired output, to get the desired output, we have to give instructions to the AI model. So here are some more detailed looks. Guiding AI is nothing but a prompting. achieving the desired output, what is your goal and what you want. You have to craft it in a very structured and designed format to achieve that thing. Okay. Beyond the simple questions, just add the constraints and a specification and context to your prompting. A combination of art and science. So while it involves understanding AI models, their capabilities, prompt engineering also requires the creativity and intuition to find the most effective ways. It's not like you just learn these techniques and you done. Okay, wherever you want to do the prompting, you just use those techniques. No, you have to do the R&D practices. Okay, so more you practice, more you understand how to prompt. Okay, and continuous refinement, obviously, this is so important. So basically, we find out that there are the common here and there is there little bit, but the expedition are the same thing we have discussed. Okay. Now, as I am talking about giving the instruction, okay, so how properly you have to give the instruction. I have a very good video when I used to teach kids about AI. So at that time, I have used this particular video, and which is little bit quite interesting. So where father, just a minute, let me share the audio also. But before that, let me give you the context about this video so you'll get to know about it. I'll just share the link also if you want to show it to your children. That is also all right. So here the father is asking that I'm so hungry and I want to eat the sandwich. You just guide me how to make a sandwich. So and you have to write those instructions. Okay, so the kids are doing. So they are giving some false instruction and then refining the instructions. And at the end of the video, it will get the proper correct instruction. The same thing happens in the prompting. Okay, so start with the one shot, then go ahead with the extra constraint prompting, go ahead with the chain prompting, go ahead with the multiple shot prompting. These techniques you just have to do. Okay, you have to practice and then you get to know about it. Okay, just a minute, let me share whether I have shared the video or not. Let me pause the video and let me check. Okay, hope that you're able to hear the sound. Let's see.
Sorry, ruined it on purpose. He knows how to make one.
What's up, the internet? You know what? I'm hungry. I could really go for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do you guys think you can write down some instructions and teach me how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
Then do it.
I knew we were gonna do this. I heard Dad talking to Mom.
Choke yourself on my hand. Sometimes they do what you tell them.
I'm done.
Step 1. Get 2 pieces of bread out. Got 'em. Get a butter knife and get some PB. Take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
No, Dad, with the peanut butter.
I'm just doing what it says. It says take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
So AI is doing the same thing. Whatever you are instructing to do, it's doing the same thing. It's not like it's giving you the wrong output. You are giving the wrong instructions.
Hold on.
Get some jelly, rub it on the other half of the bread.
No, Dad, open the jelly.
Well, it doesn't say to do that. Put the breads together on top of each other. Take a big bite. This doesn't taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Similarly, there are few employees or there are few users of AI. They are satisfied with whatever the output it gives to you. Okay, but
Sorry, I had to make it extremely specific.
Oh, good. I'm starving.
okay, what she said, she is going to make it like extremely specific. Specific clarity. This is the first criteria while learning the prompt engineering, right? You have to be specific.
Take 2 pieces of white.
Okay, let it be. You have understood the idea. I know that you are not the child any or children anymore, and you don't have to waste your time. You have another task to do also. So this is the idea behind in prompt engineering, how specifically, how detailed, and how you prompt your task to the AI and how you complete it. Okay, so let's go ahead with this particular PDF one by one. Uh, so when thinking about the large language model input and output, text prompting sometimes accompanied by the modalities such as images and word files and then kind of different kinds of inputs are available with the text promptings. So is the input model uses to predict the specific output. You don't need to be a data scientist or a machine learning engineer. You should have to be a good communicator. Okay, you should know how to convey your ideas to other people or other AI tool. Okay, so everyone can write the prompt. So, however, crafting the most effective prompt can be complicated a little bit, but everyone don't have that communication skill, right? So obviously we have to improve. We. So my many aspects of your prompt affects is efficiency. There are the many aspects that will change the output of your prompt. The model you use first, the model's training data, on which data model has been trained. This thing also we will understand how exactly the model works, LLM works, how exactly we know the companies provide the data, how it get trained. These things we also understand. But basic thing is like uh, LLM is a kind of a child. You teach the child this is an apple, this will be the shape, the red is the color, and when you eat it, this will be the test. So we are training it. Okay. And when you combine these particular data and you observe this particular data, it's nothing but an apple. So whenever that particular child see these things, it says that it's an apple. So whenever it says that particular shape and red color, it says apple. It don't understand it's a tomato. Okay, because it doesn't taste it. Okay, when it tests it, it says that okay, now it's not an apple, it's something else, because I have tested, my data is still apple. मेरा जो डेटा है वो एप्पल के लिए ही था, मेरा एप्पल वाला डेटा ट्रेंड है, लेकिन इसका टेस्ट कुछ अलग है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज इट. Okay, so that is the difference. So what is the trained data that also matters out of your prompt. So the many aspects are there of your prompt affects its efficiency. First one is the model you are using. Second one is the training data. Third one is the model configuration, how it's trained, what kind of a configuration you're setting on. So we understand what are the configuration criteria are there to set the model. Okay, your word choices, style, tone. So there is one observation I have went through. I'm just searching for the reel, and one reel I have visited. It's like the AI model will gives you proper output if you mention thank you or please in that particular prompt. So it's like, okay, your tone is very good and it gives you the specific output after that particular tone. So silent tone also matters, structure, context, all matters. So therefore, prompt engineering is an iterative process. Okay, you have to do it again and again. It's not like in a first glance you'll get a proper output. It's an iterative process, and inadequate prompts can lead to the ambiguous, inaccurate responses and can hide the model's ability to provide the meaningful output. The model is there, model is ready to give you the output. Okay, but you want the proper output, right? So for that, you have to learn this particular thing. So when you can chat with the Gemini chatbot, you basically write the prompt. However, this white paper focus on writing prompts or for the Gemini model. So this is the Google related paper. So that's why this is taking the reference of Gemini model within the Vertex AI or by using the API, because by the prompting model directly, you will have access the configuration such as temperature and extraction. So this is the one configuration we have to set when we are setting on configuring the particular LLM model. Okay. So let's see. So prompt engineering, remember how LLM works. It's prediction engine. So consider how are. You mention how are you, or it is the prediction that it will complete the sentence with you. How are you? Okay. So this is the prediction engine. The model takes sequential text as an input and it predicts what following token should be. So each word in the prompt is considered as a token. Okay. How is a single prompt? R is a single prompt. So based on the prompt, single token, sorry. So based on the number of sequence of tokens, it predicts the out. Okay, so based on the data, it was trained on. Again, what is the data? जो भी data है इसके ऊपर उसको train किया गया है. Based on that data, it gives you the out. So the LLM is operationalized to do this over and over again, and adding the previously predicted token to the end of the sequential text for the prediction, predicting the following token. So as I mentioned, how are after that, if you put the dash, it will gives you the related outcome, related sequential token after that particular word. So the next token prediction is based on the relationship between what is the previous token and what will be the next token, and what will be the next token suggested during the training of that LLM model. So when you write a prompt, you are attempting to set up the LLM prediction right sequence of tokens. So these are the some concepts. Okay. Now, how to configure the LLM, and these things we will understand in a few next concept. Okay. This is all about what exactly the prompt engineering. So when prompt engineering, you will start by choosing the model. Prompts might need to be optimized for the specific model, regardless of whether you are using Gemini language model in Vertex AI, ChatGPT, Claude, or any open source model like Gamma and Llama. So besides the prompt, you will also need to tinker the various configuration of LL. Okay. So prompt engineering matters, but after that, the configuration of LLM also matters, and what exactly it is, that thing we will understand in the next video. So here we stop for right now, and hope that you'll complete the assessment. Take care. And if you have any questions, we will try to answer those questions in Q&A session. So join Q&A session on every Thursday in 5 p.m. on 5 p.m. Okay. So take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.